So, hello. We're live. Uh, haven't streamed since last Sunday, but today, with the new event starting, I thought I'd stream that. But I'll also do some polls in between because now I haven't seen any truly official confirmation for the 4 stars in the Kazuha banner, but everything I've seen in terms of leaks and such has constantly repeated the exact same 3 characters, which are Bennett, Rosaria, and Razor. Those are characters I would love to get an extra copy of each. I'm lucky enough to have every single 4 star in the game, so I don't need any new ones, but you can see with my Bennett, I'm still 3 constellations away from perfecting him. I know, and for Rosaria, I have just C0, and same with Razor, who spooked me one day. Never pulled him on his own banner. I don't think I've really pulled on banners where he's been on, I think. So, I'd like to get, whatever many copies of them, but I'm also afraid of ruining my pity by getting Kazuha. Now, that my next pull is a 50-50, so there's always the chance, even if I pull a 5 star in his banner, that I wouldn't get Kazuha, which would be fine with me. That said, I think getting Kazuha would be pretty neat. He looks really cool. But ideally, I would much rather get Klee than Kazuha. Much rather get Klee than Kazuha. And if you look at my history, the last time I pulled a 5 star was Zhongli. And I'm pretty sure he was 72 pulls prior. And Soft Pity starts at 73. This is something that a lot of people are confused about. So that's... Wait, what? I did 73 pulls? Whoa, I dodged a bullet. I dodged a bullet, because this is the 13th page, which means 12 times 6, 72, plus 1, Skyrider's Sword. Oh, well, I guess I technically didn't dodge a bullet because I'm still gonna pull on Klee's banner until I get a 5 star. But yeah, that was very dangerous. What? I was pretty sure I was at 72. In any case, Soft Pity starts at 73. The 73rd pull you do after the last 5 star has a skyrocketed chance of pulling a 5 star. And by skyrocketed, I mean most estimates put it right around, I think 5 to 6%, which is 10 times as high as the odds of pulling a 5 star regularly, but still a minority, right? Still a vast minority. You still have to get lucky. But it's happened to me before. Actually, we can see it now, because Zhongli was my 73rd pull after the prior 5 star. So if we keep going back, I really wish there was just a way to quickly traverse all these pages. In any case, so we can see the Zhongli is on page 13, and the prior 5 star, we keep going back, I believe it was a spook by D-Look, which was very welcome, because it was on Child's banner and I didn't want Child. Yeah, here's D-Look. He's on page 25, which means pages 14 through 24, that's 11 pages, 66, plus 3, and then plus another 4. Yep, 73. There were 73 pulls. Oh, wait. Does that mean... So there's 3? And another 4, 7, plus 66. Huh, I guess Zhongli was my 74th pull. Wait, was I confused? Is it actually number 74? But, am I ashamed? Well, what do I have to be ashamed of? But I was just checking. I guess I was mistaken. Actually, it's probably 74 where Soft Pity starts, not 73. I know some people say it's 75 or 76, but that's wrong. It's definitely at most 74. It might be 73. But in any case, I pulled Zhongli on my 74th pull after pulling D-Look. Because that's 3. And then pages 24 through 14, that's 11 pages, that's 66 pulls. And then another 4, or a 5th pull after that got me Zhongli. So yeah, Zhongli was number 74. Okay, so in any case, the next pull on this banner will be my 74th pull after getting Zhongli. So we'll see. But first, I'm gonna do at least one run of the new event just to see, just see how it is. Rosario and Bennett are on Kazuha's banner? Yeah, why do you hate that? Do you already have them C6 or something? Or is it the other way around? You want them, but you don't want to risk getting Kazuha? Oh, you have Bennett right at the perfect, but you need more Rosarios, I see. So that's a dilemma, huh? Well, yeah. Well, the thing is, my principle is if I have C6 of a character, I guess unless 2 of the 4 stars are already C6, and for me, I don't think that's possible. Let me check. I think I either have 1 or 2 C6. One is Fischl, I know that for a fact. Noelle's close, C5. Ah, she's close. I want to build her up, but yeah. Yep, Fischl C6, C4, C4. Well, obviously C6. Yeah, I only have one C6, which is Fischl. So I'm not in danger. You're at this, and you don't want Kaza. Okay, yeah. So that's my plan. I'm at the start of Soft Pity. So I'm at 73 pulls after Zhongli. And I definitely do not want to, well, maybe not definitely, but I'd rather not get Kazuha. So that's why I'm going to ruin my pity on Klee. But there's always a 50-50 chance here. You're getting a lot of buffering. Well, things look okay on my end. The bitrate here, good. When I let me check my stream, getting about 1.2% frames missed. Isn't too bad. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I know you've had some issues like that when watching my streams. Maybe it's just a strange combination of your internet and my internet or something. But yeah, I don't know. Because like I said, on my end, things look pretty good when I check the like the stream stats. But yeah, I wanted to start this event. I don't know how much I'm gonna do. I don't plan on streaming too long tonight, maybe a couple hours, but I'd like to at least see what I can do here. Challenge a revived Primo Geovishap that constantly changes elemental type. Even in its long dreams, it would constantly draw energy from the ley lines, perhaps waiting for the day to come when it could rise to meet the sun once more. Interesting, they didn't capitalize this. I guess that's normal. It unleashed its long festering fury, shattering rocks and tearing mountains asunder. And we got Kazuha, Zhongli, Noelle, and Diona deal plus 20%. That's useless for me because I don't use any of them for damage. And it looks like challenge 2 doesn't unlock until tomorrow, so that should be fine. I'll probably do some streaming tomorrow and definitely on Sunday. So got a ping 8888 going. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Twitch is weird sometimes. But let's see. So this looks like a standard or much like the other challenge lists, or much like the other challenge how do you say, challenge quest events. So about 5 minutes to start, and depending on how difficult things are, we can raise it. Increased by 150%. Oh, nice. A little buff, but the smaller the buff, the more points you get. Characters protected by a shield will deal either electro or cryo damage to one nearby enemy once every 8 seconds. Okay, that doesn't really matter, because ideally I'll have Zhongli healed up all the time. Scale explosions increased. Huh. I don't quite know what this explosion thing is about, but let's start with 3 and then go from there. Pyro resistance increased by 50%. Yeah, that's fine. I don't use pyro or hydro enemies. That I'll try to keep shielded all the time. The HP loss will increase over time up to a maximum of 10% of max HP every 3. Okay, so as long as I can keep people healed up over 70, that's not a problem. Taken by all characters by 15. Again, we'll keep shielded, and we'll also just avoid damage by dodging, so I think that'll be alright. Lower than 50. Yeah, again, we'll keep people healed up. Ooh, I wonder how much of a decrease it is. It doesn't tell, but try it. Yeah, 15%, that's not a big deal. Alright, let's try that, and we'll go in with the super team. Zhongli, Ganyu, Diona for heals? Actually, Diona for heals. So Pyro could be useful. He's useful as well for the crit rate. But actually, yeah, him with his heals and buffs and just everything would be great. And Diona gets a nice little attack buff too, so that's nice. Okay, so it looks like the map is the same as floor 12 of the Abyss. Let's give it a shot. Put up his shield. Looks like this guy's cryo, so that should be interesting. Yeah, because he's cryo, he doesn't receive that. Oh wait, he must have resistance at the beginning or something like that, because all of a sudden he's. Oh wait, yeah, because of the cooldown stuff. Okay. Okay. Oh, and he changed his. Yeah. He changed his element, like it mentioned in the. Oh shit. Oh wow, that thing ate through her shield like really quickly. Okay, let's put up her burst. Oh, okay, so every time he goes under ground like that, he might use that as a chance to change his element. So he changed the pyro, which I don't mind. Okay. So I guess with Ganyu, this actually isn't very difficult at all. The cooldown increase is definitely pretty annoying. Oh, no, he changes his element even without going under. Oh, in fact, Wow, this is a really neat boss. I like it, the fact that it's a mix of different elements. Alright, 3700, that wasn't hard. I guess I should raise the difficulty a little bit. See, oh yeah, I should check out the rewards. Well, I got that. So the maximum rewards are 30,000. And how many days are there? How many challenges? 7. So you need at least 4,200 roughly. Something like a little more than that, 4,300 per day. So I do need to raise the difficulty quite a bit if I want to make this work. It does look like we get heals and full bursts right before we start. So that's nice. Now in terms of time, I did have plenty of time. Get 100 extra points that way. Let's go with that first. Still burst the attack of all party for 5 seconds. Another 10. I don't know if it's worth it for that. Let's do this. Oh, that's another 20. I'm pretty sure 4,300 is gonna be enough. Yeah. Let's try this team, or this setup, and this team should manage just fine, I think. Hey. Alright, so I'm gonna have Zhongli. Yeah, Zhongli's shield has a shorter cooldown. But Diona's. Actually, because Diona has sacrificial bow, if I get lucky, well, I don't have to get too lucky, but I have a decent chance of being able to use it kind of back to back. So I think it's okay to use it, save it for later. But let's stick with Zhongli's shield. 30-second cooldown. Okay. So he has a pretty big defense buff to start. Let's do that. Really wish he would have stayed in the area where I was, where Ganyu's burst was. Okay. Oh shit. Gonna have to be careful with that. I'm pretty sure Zhongli's burst doesn't properly freeze this boss, so sadly I'm gonna have to just really not use his burst because, yeah, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, my decision was to have Zhongli's burst at level 1, so it doesn't really do any damage at all. Well, it does very little, so I can't really use it for damage. But just stay away and snipe at him with Ganyu. A tactic that really works pretty well against this guy, in my experience. I guess what I can do is use Zhongli's burst for the iframes. Okay, so I have 2 minutes left. Means, in terms of time, I'm doing pretty well. Ah, damn it! I wanted to dash. I don't mind if he uses his, primordial whatever attack. That's a pretty good attack to punish by using a shield. What is it? Primordial shower attack. Okay, he's dead. Alright, 4300. Let's see if we can increase the difficulty even a little bit. Yeah. Also, while I'm here, why don't I just go ahead and kill that guy? He gives a decent amount of aura, EXP, and touch. Alright, that was pretty easy. Alright, actually, can I teleport there? I had gone there manually because I wasn't sure, but yeah, because it's a domain entrance, I can just teleport there. Nice. Okay, so I think I can go in with the exact same team, to be honest, and manage alright. I hate the cooldown increase. I think it's just a dumb way to add difficulty, but it is what it is. So that means I need to do it in another 90 seconds. Each time it decreases by 90 seconds. I don't recall how much time I had left over. Let's try this. Let's go ahead and max this out because I don't think I really need it. Yeah. Same team, same setup, same tactic, and this time I'll wait a little bit before I use Ganyu's burst. Yeah. Because I am worried that he will just leave the burst area again. Okay, let's do that. Good, he's in the burst area now, and do some good damage here. Okay, let's put up her shield. Good. And Diona's shield is ready to go again, so that's good. And this guy's not really attacking. Oh, hello, Nat. Thank you for coming by. Happy Friday. Hope you've had a good week. As you can see, I've started the event. We'll see how well I can do. This is my third run. So far, the stuff, what I've done hasn't been too hard, but I've been raising the difficulty little by little. And I'm sure I'll eventually get to a point where it's too hard. Yeah, oh yeah, thank you. I guess Ganyu makes this a lot easier than not having Ganyu. So, as well as Zhongli, of course. Not a big fan of the cooldown increase, but I'm managing. I guess having Zhongli and Diona, and especially Diona having a sacrificial bow, that definitely helps. Helps a lot. Alright, can I break 5k? I don't think I can break 6k. Well, maybe I could, but I'm not gonna beat myself over the head trying to do it. But I'm pretty sure 5k is within reach. Maybe a bit more optimization and a bit better playing. While I'm here, let me just get some free EXP and Mora. Let's see. I wish there was a way to skip this animation. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine when games have this kind of... that's unskippable. I wonder if I could get away with just increasing this. I really don't want to bother... Let's try this. It gives me the same number of points, but a little more time to play with. 5.3k. Wow, nice. Yeah. Maybe I'll give a shot at 5.3k as I keep increasing the difficulty, but I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off. We'll see. Because it's probably right at the edge of my ability, and this is a game where if it's right at the edge of your ability, it's just not fun. It's way more fun if it's like way below your ability because of just how clunky the combat system is. But anyway, let's this is a shot. Okay, so he's gonna go underground. He'll pop out. Oh, nice. Zhongli's Dong gets in the way of him. Oh shit, I didn't want to go there, huh? That's a bad decision. Alright, now let's use his burst and her burst and her shield. Oh shit, I was too late on putting up the shield. I guess I should have accounted for how long Ganyu's at. Oh wow, that almost killed me, huh? Alright, in that case, let's use her shield for her heal. Yeah, I might not be able to pull this one off because the race against the clock is, well, that's the main factor in this. Can you actually damage this guy when he's doing that? Oh, so he... Oh, okay, wow. My dash was just a little too early, so by the time I got hit, I was already out of the iframe stage. Ooh, okay, that's not no good. I want Diona's burst back up so I can heal her. Or so I can heal Ganyu. I guess I can always use food buffs and food healing, but that's also just not a very fun way to win, I think. Let's see, so he's coming this way. Okay, so yeah, that one, the timing really isn't hard at all, but I just messed up last time. But at least because I decided to go with the longer time and more HP, that means I kind of have a slightly more chance to recoup my lost time when I mess up like I did earlier. Okay, oh good, this is good. This is a case where the long animation of the burst is actually quite beneficial, because it allows me to stay in the heal zone for a longer period of time. Alright, I have a minute. I think I can pull this off. Let's switch away from Ganyu whenever I'm doing something defensive. I think that's a good idea. Okay, let's put up his shield. And I feel like I should use Bennett a little more intelligently, because he can provide you with so much, right? And I'm not using him much at all. And that's partly because when you put down his burst, you have to stay in there if you want to heal. Or, yeah, if you want to heal, or if you want to get the attack buff. The cooldown. Yeah, I imagine with Hu Tao or with, if you were to use Child, right? The long, extra long cooldown on that would be a pain. Double heal, double shield? Yeah, I think it works pretty well. I think I'll probably try it with Beto, but I'm not gonna be able to get anywhere near the numbers of this. Like, I'm gonna have to reduce the difficulty by quite a bit if I want to pull it off with Beto. I'm pretty sure. But let's try increasing the HP. Oof, that's high. Yeah, let's try that. Increase the HP by quite a bit, but I also raise the HP. Yeah. Or raise the attack that I can do. Now, Bennett. The thing I don't like about Bennett here is that he. I have to stay still. He doesn't provide shields. And since he's not a DPS, I don't. You know, it's hard for me to get his. How do you say? Yeah, get his burst up using his own E. But then again, it's like I feel like he's pretty useful for. Sucrose isn't that great actually, because I don't need elemental mastery. Jingchu could be useful. He does provide heals and a shield. Yeah, let's try this. 175% is a lot. It's, yeah, this could be very difficult. In fact, this might be... I might not be able to pull this off, but let's find out. I was kind of hoping that the cooldown increase would not affect if I used his skill before activating the challenge, but no such luck. Okay. That. Too bad you can't actually... Shit. You can't actually... How do you say... Actually, I lost my train of thought, but there's something that Jingshu cannot do that I was gonna say. That wasn't a good idea. I just used Iona's shield on impulse, but now I'm gonna have a period of time a little later where it might be hard to use a shield when I need it. I might have to rely on Zhongli's burst to protect me. Okay, let's use her burst actually. Oh, come on! Can you? Why would you do that? Why? God, that's so frustrating because... alright. So that was a fail. Yeah, I messed up by using Diona's shield too quickly after using Zhongli's shield, and so I didn't have a shield ready. But the really frustrating thing there is when I used Ganyu's E, she decided to place her flower down and then dash into the enemy instead of dashing away from the enemy. And Ganyu's thing is really finicky there. It was a pain. Noelle could be very good actually. Double cryo plus double geo. Double geo, I think, I forget exactly what that does, but I think double geo gives like an attack buff to characters who are shielded, and since I'll be shielded almost all the time, if not all the time, with 3 shielders, yeah, that could be good. I could try that. Yeah, that's really funny that they give Kazuha a buff here. Yeah. So if this doesn't work, I might go with Zhongli and Noelle. That way I can keep shielding constantly. I'll have 2 healers, 3 shielders, double cryo, and double geo resonance. I think that would be a pretty good setup. Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think I was gonna say you can't freeze enemies. You can't freeze them with Zhongli's burst, and you can't freeze them with Hydro Cryo. So that's really a shame. It makes it so that Jingchu is actually not such a great support. Oh, wow. My game lagged a little bit. I almost got damaged there. Okay, so with the amount of HP this guy has, it's definitely gonna be a challenge. Okay, use her burst. Okay. Because Diona's shield is so weak, I think it's gonna be important for me to try to keep dashing through the enemy attacks instead of tanking it with the shield. Okay, good. Use that shield. I was a little worried that Zhongli's shield would be lost by that point, but I guess I didn't have anything to be worried about because it's still up right now. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm also glad this guy's like AoE attacks don't have incredible crazy range like a lot of them do sometimes. Alright, I don't have a shielder. Oh, I do have a shield. I have his shield. Let's actually just use that even though in terms of energy. I actually don't know if Jingchu's shield works against the Geo Bishop's attack to reflect it. So I decided I want to put up another shield that I know works, which is Zhongli. Oh shit! Ooh, that's oh man, there's so much going on, especially since now each of these does 5 attacks, I think. Right, here, let's do this. Okay. Per shield. Okay, I think in terms of time, I'm actually doing alright. That Ganyu is just such a fucking monster that yeah, in terms of just doing DPS duty, there's really little trouble. The main issue is just dodging everything while dealing damage fast enough, right? Finding all those opportunities to deal damage. Right. Oh, nice. He's decided to stay right there inside Ganyu's burst area. Excellent. Okay, 43 seconds left. Zhongli. Oh, whoa! Okay, let's put up his shield actually. Okay, good. Oh, yes! Yes! Zhongli's Dawn gets in the way. That's great. It actually prevents him from going through. Pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna see how much I can actually do, like what my limit is in terms of points I can pull off with Ganyu. But after that, I'm gonna try another DPS. But thank you. Like, well, my only other DPS really who's a candidate is Beidou, and like I said, she's not gonna be able to do nearly as much. Do as nearly. Was I? Oh, okay, cool. I mean, it's not a competition, right? So I'm just trying to see how high I can get it, because I think you need an average of somewhere around 4,300 per challenge to do it. So I know the more points I get now, the less pressure I have later. So ideally I'd like to minimize the amount of work I have to do later. That's really my main motivation here, but also just to see, yeah, what my limits are here. Yeah, the cooldown, yeah, for someone like Hu Tao, just big pain. I guess you need a sub DPS, right, if you go in with Hu Tao, because of the fact that she's gonna be off cooldown so often. Pretty sure I can't do 2 minutes. Yeah, given the amount of time I had left over, 2 minutes and 175%. I could also, oh yeah, I could try this, which would be roughly the same difficulty, the exact same amount of points, but it would be faster. Wow, okay, so I guess if you want to max out the difficulty, that's that. I don't think I can hit 6K. Yeah. But this is probably close to my limit right now, 55, 50. I might be able to pull it off, I might not, but we'll see. All the other stuff isn't too... Yeah, none of this is really... I guess this is the only one that's really a big impact, because using the Geovishap's attack against it, yeah, doing more damage would just do DPS. Alright, so I'm gonna try this, and depending on how hard it is, I might... Yeah, I might change it and attempt it again, or you can see I got my Noelle level 50. But let's see, and I don't think there's any other Geo character who provides a shield on demand. Unfortunately, she doesn't provide a shield on demand. You have to actually hit the enemy, and then you have to pick it up, and then it's not a great shield anyway. So Noelle at level 50, that shield ain't gonna be doing much, but at least I get the double Geo Resonance, shield shrink by 15%, damage dealt increased by 15%, decrease their Geo resistance. That's useless. I'm not doing Geo damage. 2 healers, 3 shielders. Yeah, try that. That way maybe I'll keep Noelle's shield kind of in my back pocket as an emergency shield. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Because, especially since her cooldown is so damn long, right, on that shield. But we'll see, I got 2 minutes to pull this off. And so here's what I'm gonna do. After this run, again, if I get really close and I feel like, oh, I really fucked up and I can do way better, then I'll try another run. But if not, I'll switch over to attempting it with beta. But between that, before I switch over to doing with beta, I'll go ahead and do some pulls and ruin my pity. Will get a 5-star today. That's a guarantee. The question is who? Or whom, sorry. Oh, Zhongli's Dong kinda gets in the way. Okay, good. Right, so I'm halfway there in terms of time, and halfway there in terms of damage. So if I can just keep this up, I think I could pull it off. Oh, but that's a big if. Oh, that was close. Put up his shield. Oh no, is he gonna... Yeah, he went underground. That's bad. I hope... Yeah, he does come up. Oh, no. Oh, the hydro damage. Okay, let's put up shield. Okay, reflect damage. I have 25 seconds left. But he's taking damage pretty quickly right now, so... One more hit? Oh, no. Shit. Okay, let's... Oh, no. Oh, that freeze almost fucked me over. Alright, pulled it off. 55-50. I think that's right around my limit. And yeah, I'm not really that motivated to try to do it faster or better or whatever. So I think I'm pretty happy with that. Official main DPS. Interesting, yeah, because when you use her as a main DPS, she's physical, right? You use her auto attacks. That sounds pretty fun. You have her C6, right? So that's pretty great too. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, once I get good physical artifacts, maybe I could try that with Fischl, because yeah, all you really have to do is swap out a physical DPS's artifacts to Fischl, and she'll be doing pretty good damage. Okay, let's... Okay. There we go. R5 Rust. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm lucky enough that I have R2 Rust. So... Yeah, once I start using official DPS, I think that's what I'll do. Yeah. Actually, I have 3 copies of Rust, an R2 Rust and another copy, but I'll probably R3 it. Oh, nice. We got a decent amount of Prima Gems for all that. I have 309 pulls worth of Prima Gems. Yeah, I was thinking of just saving my Prima Gems for the Inazuma characters and everything, but I decided given how many I already have at this point, I'm pretty comfortable spending some for these characters, even though I have all of them except the 5 stars, of course. I have all the 4 stars, so extra copies of any of these except Fischl would be pretty good. Yeah, I think I'll start by doing around 4,000 points, maybe even 4.5, who knows, and work my way up from there. But yeah, so in this history, I'm 73 in, so I'm already in the soft pity range with my next pull. But I'm only at 3 for my soft pity, or my pity for 4 stars, so. But yeah, I'm gonna be pulling until I get a gold. That's the idea, so that I can ruin my pity, and there's much lower chance of me pulling Kazuha on Kazuha's banner. Official with Rust. More damage with the BP bow. Oh. Okay, so that just shows how strong the Rust is, I guess, huh? Although the attack. So you have 175%. So that's 50% higher crit damage, or actually no. 50% of 125 is what? 2/5, so it's 40% more crit damage. But you also had 400 more. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess that really shows how much better, how good the Rust is for DPS Fischl. That's what I heard, that Rust was the best weapon for her if you're using her DPS. But yeah, let's see if I can get lucky here. One quick gold would be nice, because I'm already in the soft pity territory. I want to do as few pulls as possible to get my gold. 10% chance of getting Jean, 50% chance of getting Klee, 40% chance of getting a spook of another 5-star that I have, which I guess I wouldn't mind, but that's the worst case scenario. But I have a 60% chance of getting a 5-star I do not have. Oh, here it is! Who do we have? Who do we have? Alright, okay. I got the banner 5-star. Nice, I won the 50-50. I got my own little Pyro Loli. Yes! Alright, I'm pretty happy about this. Obviously, I would have preferred Jean, but Klee, she's a cutie. I guess it's gonna be a lot of Pyro building in the future then. I'm gonna be spending a lot of time in the Pyro domain, as well as killing the Pyro what's her name? Oh, Pyro Hypostasis? Not Hypostasis. Regisfine. Alright, so that's gonna be it, unfortunately, for the pulls on this banner. I still have more than 300 pulls, so that's nice. And I'm hoping I'll probably do maybe like 20 or 30 pulls on Kazuha's banner so that I can get some 4 stars. How many? Well, no, the 4-star pity resets at 5-star. I'm pretty sure about that. So I'm at 0 pity for everything right now. It would be odd if 4-star pity didn't reset at 5-star. You don't think so? Actually, we could test it out, but that was 3 pulls, right? So that was 3 pulls, which means I went 3 and then another 3, so I'm at 6 technically, if it's the case. But we can find out when I start pulling for Kazuha. Yeah. Because if it is the case that a 4-star pity does not reset at getting 5 stars, that means I must get a 4-star in the next 4 pulls. That's a guarantee. But I also might not. So if I don't get a 4-star in those 4 pulls, that would confirm. Now, if I do get a 4-star, that could just be me getting lucky. But yeah, it would be odd though for me in my opinion, if they made it so that a 5-star doesn't ruin 4-star pity.
개화꽃을 사서 좋은 수를 가지고 옛
Since the last time I had a what do you mean? The last time I had a 5-star character was just now, but then before that was 73 pulls prior. But let's see. It should be on page 12. I wish you could see more than 6 at a time. Page. The 1, 2. So Lion's Roar was a 4-star, and then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That might be, yeah, that's possible that I got the Yanfei because of Soft Pity, right? Because I think that would have been 9. See. I got 1, 2, and then another 6. That's 8. Yeah, that would have been Soft Pity for a 4-star, so that's possible. Yeah, you might be right, actually. That's very generous of them that they did that, if that's the case. Very generous. If I were designing it, I would have made it so that if you get a 5-star, your pity's just completely reset. And here too, there's fewer than 10 pulls in between. There's 4 here, and then 5 here, which means it was the 10th pull that I got my official. Yeah, so it's 2 independent pities, huh? Wow. Okay, I was mistaken. Well, I think I was mistaken anyway. Unfortunately, you can't really confirm that way, but here, again, here I got 5 pulls, and then another... Wait, no, look. Okay, yeah, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now, the fact that I got a 5-star here might have pushed it, but might have pushed it so that the next one was a guaranteed 4-star. That's also possible, actually. They might have a system where you can ruin your 4-star pity by getting a 5-star, but then the next is guaranteed to be a 4-star. That's also possible. Yeah, that could be the system. Again, here, Barbara, we got 4-star, and then a 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. So Eye of Perception came 10 pulls after Barbara. Hard to say, yeah. Well, I'm sure it's easy, you can verify it by just lots and lots of people collecting data, right? Because if it's the case that the pity resets, then at some point, somebody will have gotten, you know, a 4-star, and then 9 pulls later they get a 5-star, and then it takes another 9 pulls to get another 4-star, right? Somebody somewhere would have gotten that at this point. And if that's never happened, if there's no record of that ever happening, then I'm pretty sure that would basically confirm, in my eyes, that it's that pity is those pities are independent. Oof, that's a lot of... Here, let's start by using these. So yeah, I guess that means I'm guaranteed a 4-star within 4 pulls, I think, anyway. In Kazuha's banner. So that's nice, because I really want to get one of the 4-stars. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to farm a lot of these. It's gonna take a while. So I've just been farming... I've been killing the Hypostasis... Not Hypostasis, Regisfine. The Pyro Regisfine a ton for ascending Diluc. And I'm gonna be doing that a lot more. But, I mean... I don't know, I guess... I'm gonna take my time building up Klee. Klee's probably not gonna hit level 80 for at least 2 months. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if come August, Klee is still like level 60. Because she's not really a high priority. Oh yeah? Raise the catalyst? Yeah, oh yeah, I should give her this catalyst. I'd given it to Yanfei because, well, Yanfei is budget Klee, right? But now that I have Klee, I'll just do that. I have Perception, probably works on her. Who's my priority now? It is, Diluc. So, you can see I fully ascended D-Look. I don't think I'll get him up to level 90 anytime soon, but he does get a pretty decent crit rate buff with the final ascension. You can see I still need higher crit rate on him. I guess if I have double cryo resonance with him, they team him up with Diona and what's her name? Rosaria. Then it would be another 15%, get him up to 60%. And Rosaria can give him another 15%. That would give him up to 75%. Crit damage actually isn't too bad, although obviously it can be higher. And his attack, I think, can be higher. But, you know, obviously when I start using him to actually deal damage, I'm gonna replace that weapon with another one. Probably Skyward Pride. Yeah, I think what would make sense is to give the BP Claymore to Beto and Skyward Pride to him. Either that or I could actually give Snow Tomb Star Silver to Beto because Beto's more of a physical DPS and give that to the what is it? BP Claymore to D-Look. That could work. But yeah, I'll figure it out as I mix things around. But yeah, I want to build up D-Look as at least good enough DPS. Am I level 30 on the BP? I don't think so. But I never buy the BP until I am level 30. I don't buy the BP until I'm level 50. Like that's something I simply don't do. So, it'll be a while I think before I get the BP sword, BP weapon if assuming I hit level 50. Yeah, I know it unlocks at level 30. But yeah, I think the BP is just really scummy, and I feel bad about actually buying it, but I mean, it does offer quite a bit of advantages, so I guess I just hold my nose and do it. But yeah, I don't buy it unless I naturally hit level 50. Yeah, I did see the Kazuha trailer. Looks, he looks great. Looks badass. I like the look in his eyes when he's murdering or not murdering, killing folks. I saw it. I didn't see the actual video itself. I saw a oh yeah, and Beto, of course. Who doesn't love Beto? I certainly love Beto, and I'm really looking forward to seeing her in the event. It's gonna be fun. Oh, it's the continuously cause explosions. That was the issue last. Yeah, but yeah, I didn't watch the YouTube video itself. I just watched a streamer watch it, and I watched it together on stream, which was pretty nice. Let's see. So most of these things are defensive in nature, as in they lower your defense in some way, or raise the enemy's attack. Oh yeah, so I saw that you had like a really good run, right? You got Avenger Nobu, right? And also what's his name? Arjuna Alter? Yeah, you've gotten 3 5-stars in very recent memory now, because you also got Narrow Bride recently. That's really great. I did like 5 pulls on that banner myself, on my NA account anyway, and I got a 4-star event CE, so that's nice. But at this point, I'm saving my gems for, what are they called? Saint Quartz for summer. Yeah. Let's see. Let's just go in with the most amount of time. I guess I could always also go in with no time limit, but let's go in with the most amount of time. Yeah. Avenger ladies. Yeah, it's too bad about... Well, so you got... Yeah. What's her name? You got Eula. And you got Nobu. It's too bad you didn't get the Avenger that you actually wanted. It's kind of... It's a shame how the world works like that sometimes, right? It's unfortunate. Right. I think a healer is actually not such a great choice in this because basically once you start losing HP, the fight's basically over. You need to be shielded, excuse me, all the time, essentially. At the same time, I kind of want to have double cryo resonance. And that's why I'm considering bringing her along for the higher crit rate. But sadly, she doesn't offer me much other than the crit rate. And her burst isn't going to be up very often because of the cooldown. She's not the right choice. I could go in with double Geo Resonance again, because I'll be shielded all the time. Yeah, Umu Bride, yeah, she's so good. What are her skill levels now? Because obviously she's a character you want to take 10-10-10, but that can take a while, right? Yeah, next GSSR. You always do have that chance. I do think I'll be rolling on the other one, or the Caster Rider, Assassin, or Berserker, I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot. The reason I ascended Klee was so that I could do this. Oh? A 4-star? What is it? Who is it? Favonius Lance. I have one of those.
개화꽃을 사서 좋은 수를 가지고.
Now that's... Oh yeah, I do have a copy. The Favonius Lance definitely looks like a support type lance. Yeah, it helps your ER both with the substat and also the passive. So I guess if and when I build Zhangling, I'd also like to take Deathmatch up to level 90 so that I could get the higher crit rate. 666. Oh yeah. Well, you can take your time, right? It takes way longer to get from 6 to 10 than it takes from 1 to 6. So, yeah, take your time. But she's definitely the character who's worth taking up to 10-10-10 because she's so based around her skill. She's so flexible because of that, because she's also just a very good damage dealer with a strong single target Noble Phantasm. She's great for NP looping because she raises NP gain, right, by a lot. And she can provide you with heals, and what's the other one? I think it's just a straight up damage buff. She's so flexible, works in a lot of different teams, and as a pure support works really well. But again, she can offer you way more than just being a pure support. Yeah, I guess the only weakness per se, if you want to call it a weakness, that she has is that she doesn't have like dodge or guts or anything like that. So you need somebody else to provide that. Oh yeah, Nagao Kagetora. Yeah, she is great. I love her NP. I think it's really pretty. And I noticed at least in my Korean account, and it probably exists in NA as well, but I probably haven't unlocked it yet. You can get a new costume for her. I noticed it very recently that I can do that, so I decided to get it. I don't think it actually looks all that much better, because her original design's already really good. But it's nice to have another costume anyway, right? Alright, so let's use... Here, let's do that. And we can get Superconduct going for the extra physical damage. Okay, got the counter. Okay. Yeah. So this is obviously a very different tactic compared to when I'm using Ganyu, because I have to stay up close, right up next to it. And the good thing is it's fairly easy to iframe through a lot of this guy's attacks, but there are attacks that can be hard. The spinning attack in particular, I don't think it's possible to... Oh, what? Oh shit, I think Beto might die. His shield. Okay, we got Superconduct going, and heal. Oh. I haven't really fought this guy much because Yanfei is the only character I think that I have that uses his materials. But I do remember him alright. He's not that hard. Okay. He has really big windups that aren't exactly that hard to read. So. Oof. No. I might need to use Noelle for the healing. Do that. So Noelle's not dealing much damage at all, but at least she's healing. Healing everyone. Let's get out of there. Oh no, Noelle's dying. Okay, that's bad. Okay, we got the shield up. Alright, I think we can handle this, but yeah. Fighting this guy with a melee user, I think it's definitely harder. It's not like it's crazy hard, but it's definitely harder than when you use a bow user like Ganyu. And obviously Ganyu isn't just a bow user, she's the best bow user in terms of dealing damage. So, just harder. But in terms of time, I'm doing okay, so I guess. I mean, I did. Why are you constantly attacking his paw? I want you to attack. Oh no, Beto's Beto's not quite dead. Instead of attacking his head. Okay. Oh, what? Did he just eat through her shield on the... Okay. Oh, we got time. Alright, 3550. So, I'll obviously have to play better if I wanna... if I'm gonna get more points. I think it's doable. I think I could at least hit 4K. Oh, really? You got Angry Mango. Congrats. That is, in terms of gacha luck, way luckier than getting a 5-star. Now, in terms of what's good for your account and for your teams, not that great, but it's nice to get him, right? Hard to charge. Yeah. So to charge Eula's burst, right? I imagine it's like a lot of other characters. You just want to use her E or other characters' E, and that creates energy particles that you eat, right? I feel like. So I use Diona's E to charge her burst pretty often, and that seems to work. But I guess you can also use her to charge Eula's E, right? Because they're both cryo, so Eula should be getting more energy out of those particles than other types of particles. Let's see, I can definitely make it harder, but I'm not sure if I like the team that I went in with. Yeah, taking away 90 seconds, I can manage. One thing I really dislike about this is that the camera keeps zooming in as I fight, and I simply don't have the time to stop and pause and zoom out the camera. And it just really frustrates me that as you fight, and particularly I believe the way it works is as you get close to the edge, you can see that the camera is zoomed in, right? Which there's no real reason for that to happen because you have invisible walls. You should just have the camera phase through the wall. But then after you leave, the camera stays zoomed in. So I have to manually zoom out. And then again, zooms in, I leave, manually zoom out. It's instead of just automatically zooming out to the default or whatever I had it set to. It's just terrible game design. But what can you do? Part of the this game is part of the challenge of this game, like many games, is
구수병
dealing with terrible game design. Alright, let's start by doing this. Oh yeah, also when you use the character's burst, it also zooms in. Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably the bigger factor, because it's not like I'm often running up against the wall when I fight this guy, actually. Okay. Yeah, let's keep shielded. The shield will also provide damage buff because of the double geo resonance. Actually, my beta's not doing that much damage. Okay, got shielded. Get the superconduct going. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to manage in terms of DPS, but give it a shot. Okay. That spinning attack is definitely my least favorite. You can't stay up close to him while he's doing that. Okay, good. Got the full counter. At least it's easy to do a full counter on that if you have beta. Okay. I have to remember to use her shield often, because I do have 3 shielders. That means I can kind of be I can keep using shields very often. So, okay. Yeah, got the full counter. Use her burst. And yeah, I want to use her E kinda mainly for the superconduct. I could have tried to counter that, I guess. It's kind of annoying having to look at the bottom right corner every time I think about countering with beta to make sure her E is off cooldown. I wish there was a more elegant way or more obvious way that the game told you when the elemental skill is off cooldown. Ah, shit. I think I can pull this off. 50 seconds is a good amount of time. Just gonna shoot stuff. The more I fight him, the more predictable his AI becomes to me, I guess, which is natural. Ah, shit, I dodged way too early. Okay. Okay. Got the counter. Stash away. 10 seconds left. Yeah, we got this. There we go. Yeah, if we exclude Jalter, the good gacha here. Let's see. Oh, is that by order of when you got? Okay, nice. Yeah. Oh, I see. You had gotten the ruler. Well, I guess it's on the permanent banner, but I forgot. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't know you got the berserker. The what is it? The 5-star. Quake berserker. Forget the guy's name. But sadly, his NP doesn't refund that much in terms of NP charge, so you can't really loop with Scotty, even though I have him NP2. Oh, you got him during the Jalter rules? Oof. Or you not... Right, I actually do remember that. You said you got the... You saw the extra card, and at first, I mean, Ruler and Avenger cards look different, but they obviously both look different from the normal class cards. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Can I get it up to 4,500? I don't know, I barely pulled that off. Oh, and you got Doggo Avenger? Oh yeah, I see. And Nightingale. Yeah, Nightingale. I have her in one of my alt accounts. No, I have her on my Korean account. Sadly, even with all the buffs she got, not a very good servant. I really, really wanted to like her, but unless they give her something that completely negates the class disadvantage that she has, she's just, yeah, she's just not gonna ever be particularly good. She is pretty, I'll give her that. I like her design quite a bit. But Ice Shield. So I don't think I can actually hit 4,500 unless I. Yeah, actually I can try this. So I have the same amount of time limit, same amount of HP, but now I have more debuffs essentially. And I think I could manage if I play better. But obviously that's a big if. If I play better. Wait, oh, you got Arjuna, the OG Arjuna or Arjuna Alter? If you, I wouldn't blame you for burning Arjuna. I guess I personally wouldn't do it myself because I don't think I'd want to burn a 5-star, but still, Arjuna is a character I would never use. Arjuna during Jalter rules. Okay, so you got the OG Arjuna. Oof, that's a bad spook. One of the worst possible spooks, actually. I would probably just... Oh, I'd probably burn him after I maxed out his bond, because 5-stars do give the most Saint Quartz. But other than that, he's useless. Animation's just way too long. And his insta-kill never procs on his NP anyway, right? Yeah, but the last Arjuna I got... Wait, do you mean Arjuna Alter? Yeah, pretty useless archer. Yeah, I agree. Especially given how good archers are in this game. In FGO, I mean. Although, yeah, this game... Oh, you do not have Arjuna Alter. Okay. So you already pulled an Arjuna, or you pulled Arjuna twice and you have one copy of him. I guess that's not too bad. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to extract all the Saint Quartz I could out of him. Maybe even get his Bond CE. And then maybe burn him for the rare prisms. That said, we did get, what, at least one free rare prism, right? From the recent event? Not event, but like a mini event. So... we've been getting some, good rare prisms. Oh, really? You actually got pulled Arjuna 3 times total. Wow. I guess I should count myself lucky. I've never pulled an Arjuna myself. Yeah. But, I mean, NP2, I guess he could have his uses at NP2. He's still a strong 5-star archer. It's just his animations take forever. That's why I would never use him. Except maybe a challenge quest or something where if he has a niche. Oh, well, Napoleon. Oh, that's a bad spook. Well, you want an archer? Napoleon. At least not... they're both permanent, right? Napoleon and Arjuna? You could always get spooked. Let's see. On this, I should do... I guess I'll just try to do the exact same thing I did, but just better, because I'm not sure if there's any... Oh, you got spooked by Napoleon last month? Okay, good. So yeah, he's in the permanent banner. So yeah, I just need to do what I did earlier, but better, essentially. I'm not sure if there's anything else better I can... or anything... any trick that I can do, so let's just try that. I guess I could also do food buffs, but don't like using food buffs. Also, since I'm not dealing that much damage at the beginning anyway, I could use that to zoom out the camera. Oh shit, he didn't... His aim was off. Okay, let's get the superconduct. Ah, shit. Okay, he ate through our shields.
바위의 무게는
Ah, 3 shielders means I can pretty freely use shield whenever I want. Alright, I need to read his animations better. His shield. Lee's shield just eats that for me.
날 만만하게 보지 마.
Okay. The superconduct going. Good. Oh. Okay, I'm not shielded. Ah, Noel's shield cooldown is way too long. I wish there was a better visual indicator for elemental reactions than just the word, you know, being said. Like, it would be just much better if there was a very easy to see visual indication that tells me when superconduct is activated. 'Cause sometimes I miss it, or I just catch a few of the letters, and that, you know, that's not that easy.
술 타령한
Sometimes you can mistake yourself. Okay. At least the letters or the words are differently colored based on which reaction is going on. That can be kind of an help. Okay. Oh shit. Ah. Okay.
전원 귀향한다.
So I messed up there. The first hit obviously hit me, but then the second hit, I was trying to dash, but I guess I tried to dash too early? I don't know. I thought I had timed the dash properly. But in terms of DPS, I think I definitely have the ability. Like, that's not the issue. It's just my playing. I need to play better. Yeah. With 50 rolls, really? Wow, I didn't know it was that short in that time span. Wow. 2 pieces pale flame. That makes sense, yeah. If you use Jean DPS, I imagine using her physical makes a lot of sense, right? 2-piece pale flame. Yeah, I'm still in search of better artifacts for beta. In fact, after I hit my limit here, I'm gonna here's what I'll do. I'll do at least one run of the Pale Flame domain, because I'm still farming that for beta. And then I'm gonna try an attempt on the Abyss, because I do want to think I can. I don't know if I can do it today with what I got, but I think it's possible for me to get 3 stars on 10-3 with the cryo hypostasis. 2-piece Viridescent and 2-piece Noblesse? I feel like that's more of a support gene, right? Because then you'd basically be increasing the damage of her burst, right? Because that's what Noblesse does, and Jean's burst, of course, is animal, just like any other animal character's burst. So, her burst. So yeah, it'll be a kind of a different type of DPS then. It'll be a burst DPS, right, rather than the auto attack DPS, which I guess it's a type of DPS. But not having Jean myself, I'm not sure what would work best. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this again, but better. Again, but better. How about that? Okay, let's just do that. Oh, actually, this way I can charge her burst again. Yeah, let's get the superconduct going. So whenever he winds up to shoot his fire breath or whatever, I should try to dash behind him so I can keep dealing damage. Okay. Dash out of the way. Put up her shield. We have enough shields, so anytime I have a shield off, I should use that as a chance to
날
activate
만만하게 보지 마.
another shield, because I have so many shielders that it's just a waste not to, and you lose quite a lot of attack when you don't have a shield up in this particular challenge. Okay. Okay, got the counter, good. Okay, actually I still have Zhongli's shield up. Oh, Zhongli's shield. It's so fucking stupid.
날 만만하게 보지 마.
I guess I should count myself lucky. I have the two stupidest characters in the game, Zhongli and Ganyu, in terms of defense and offense. And I guess I also have Chi-Chi, who's in terms of healing, you could argue she's just nuts. Okay, I have plenty of time. I just need to not fuck it up like I did last time. And that's a big if. That's a big if. But I think I can do it. Alright, let's stay away. Okay. Put up his shield. Full counter. Good, got the counter. Get away. Let's get some superconduct going, yeah? Oh shit. With the camera right there, I couldn't see the enemy's animations at all, which you need whenever you're fighting an enemy up close, but especially if you're using beta,
날 만만하게
right?
보지 마.
Okay, good. I think this is close to the end. There we go. Any good artifacts this week? Yeah, nah. I think I've run artifact only a handful of times, and oh, I did get a pretty good feather, I think, on Millilith set. But you know, Millilith is kind of a second priority for me right now because I'm pretty happy with Zhongli's artifacts. Right now, I've level 20'd every single one of his artifacts, and the nice Millilith feather I got, he already has a pretty solid feather, right? 11% HP and 400 flat HP. You can see how many times that thing rolled into defense, which is unfortunate. I'd rather have 24% HP on that instead of 24% defense. But let's see, which one did I get? Oh yeah, I got this one. So this one's double HP and ER. So that's a very solid feather for the Millilith set. But sadly, no good Pale Flame, which is what I'd really prefer. Anyway, there, I think I can make it a little bit more difficult and do it. So what I'll do is do one more run, make it just a little more difficult, and yeah, see if I can pull it off. And if I can't, I won't try too hard. Let's see, 4550. Let's go with that. Yeah. An extra 50 points, so not a whole lot more, but it's a little more. It'll be a little more difficult. I think this is the right... It's yeah. Yeah. But hey, I imagine you might have gotten some pretty solid Millilith artifacts while farming for good Pale Flame, right? You can just hold on to them for another character who needs HP, and as we get more healers, who knows when we'll get more healers, especially ones that scale off HP. But it could be good to have some good Millilith artifacts just ready to go. It's you know, some extra HP. Pretty nice. 2 pieces for Diona one day. Yeah, that's what I think, because I switched over my Diona recently. I used to have 4-piece Maiden, but I switched her over to 2-piece Maiden, 2-piece Millilith. I think maybe eventually it would make sense to switch her over to 2-piece Millilith, 2-piece Noblesse for a little extra damage. Because I think her healing can do alright as long as I just raise her HP by a lot. I don't think she needs that much help with the Maidens. But right now, the artifacts I have, I kind of like this setup. Because right now on this battle, for instance, the Maiden's Beloved isn't really contributing anything. Right? Because I'm not using her for healing right now. So I could... Obviously, it would be nice to get a 5-star here. So let me think. So I have... I already... Ooh, so I have 3 Maiden's pieces. Oh wait, yeah, I don't have, It'd be nice if this thing had ER. Look at that, main stat HP. But yeah, on Diona, I really like ER and HP, for obvious reasons. So the next banner will be Ayaka and then Yoimiya. So that's what I heard, yeah, that it'll be Ayaka before Yoimiya. Which, now that I think about it, I think that's pretty... Or no, is it the other way around? But, yeah, I think it's Ayaka and then Yoimiya, and I think that's kind of clever, because so people have been waiting so much for Ayaka. By releasing Ayaka early, it forces people who've been waiting for Ayaka to just pull on her, right? Spend their Primo Gems. And then if once Yoimiya actually is officially announced and released, then people will be like, oh, yeah, she's actually really good. I want her as well. Whereas on the other way around, a lot of people who've been waiting for Ayaka would have been like, oh, she's great, but I'd rather save my Primos for Ayaka. Right? This way, it forces people to blow their load early and then have to pay more for Primo Gems. So, you know, that's pretty clever. I respect that. I respect that. I think it makes sense. As somebody who, you know, I guess it would be nice to get either of them, but I'm not really that interested in getting either. It's Sayu that I'm more interested in, so, you know, I'll probably do some pulls on Yoimiya's banner. Maybe, and definitely some pulls on Ayaka's banner as well, but not a whole lot on either. So. But yeah, Sayu is really the one I want, partly because she's a loli, and partly because she's an Anemo. And partly because she's a ninja, and also partly because she's a tanuki. So it's like, that's a great combination. Stuff. You have 70 for... Oh yeah, you'll definitely have at least 90 then. Yeah. Do you have a guarantee then? Not a 50-50? I don't remember what with the last 5-star... Oh, actually you have Eula. Right? Oh, you have a 50-50, okay. And you have Pity 0. So you have 6 weeks, essentially, right? Can you get 110 pulls in that time? I actually don't know how realistic that is. Because 110 pulls is a lot of pulls, right? But if you decide to spend some money, then, like, I think 1 pack could get you all the way there. Because 1 pack gives you, what, like 50 pulls? So you would only need to get another 60 pulls. And I think 60 pulls in 6 weeks, given all the events and stuff, that's definitely doable. 150 rolls? Okay, 150 rolls would get you a decent chance, right? A very good chance, actually. But if you want 100%, it's 180 pulls or bust, right? 179 pulls is not enough, right? So that's, if you want 100% chance, there's only one way to do it, and that's 180 or more. Right, let's do this now so it starts getting off cooldown. Actually, let's do that. Get her ER, and let's do that so that I can get some superconduct going. Oh, no. I need to read his, what is it? I need to read that at the, breath attack better, because the breath attack's actually not as easy to counter when you're right up next to him. In fact, you need to back up if you want to counter it at all.
아니요 반사.
And at least so far my playstyle doesn't involve backing up like that, unless I'm trying to run away from his spin attack like that. Okay, let's put that shield. Seems to be something... Oh, I should have countered that. Something funky with his AI right now. Very sluggish. I think Zhongli's Dong kinda sometimes does some weird stuff to enemy AI, which is fair enough, right? If Zhongli whipped out his massive Dong in front of you, I think most people's brains would kinda freeze for at least a moment, right? Like, yeah, that thing's pretty intimidating. Dash through. Okay, full counter. Okay, got the counter. Okay, good. Put up the shield. And yeah. Okay, this is, in terms of time, this is gonna be close if I can make it. Because I'm about halfway there, and I'm about halfway in terms of both time and damage, so gonna be close. I'm not sure if I have the skills to make it. Okay, I need to put up a shield. Ah, okay, that thing ate through Noel's shield, but it did its job anyway.
날 만만하게 보지 마.
Yeah, let's do that. Good. Diana's shield is still up, so. That. Guess I need to dash through his attacks a little better. Because failing to dash through it is definitely costing me. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, like that. I thought maybe I had Beto's
아니요 반사.
counter off cooldown, but did not. I wonder if you can actually get a full counter on that when you have a shield up to reflect. But I don't know if I can pull this off. Just the amount of time I have left is not very much. Oh shit.
이게 하늘의 이치다.
Okay, I can't do this. Not at this point. Alright. Let's try again though, because I came pretty close. I'm close. I think a little better, yeah. It was during the Hutao event, so yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah, it would definitely be better to get her without getting anything else, right? Hope you got lucky, and, you know, maybe you can, you know, even if you lose the 50-50, let's say you end up getting a 5-star before Soft Pity, that would be ideal. That way, yeah, if you get before Soft Pity, you'd essentially only need 160 pulls, roughly, which is a lot fewer than 180. Oh yeah, Baal. I wonder when we'll get her. It wouldn't be surprising if we got her right after Yoimiya, but I also wonder
아니요 반사.
if maybe they'll and they'll keep us waiting on that. Try that.
날 만만하게 보지 마.
That. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's that. Duplicate that. You know what I'd love? If they decide to do 3 banners right after Yoimiya. Oh, I should have countered that. No. And they do a permanent character banner, like they did with Kaching. But instead of Kaching, they have Jean. I think that'll be nice. I think that'll be the way to go. But we'll see. Still plenty of time. Let's put up that shield. Counter, got the, yeah, full counter. Damn camera. stay zoomed out when I
잡았다냐?
want you to.
금방 갈게.
I don't have time to heal up, really, so I'm gonna have to heal up using Diona's burst at some point when it's ready. Because I need to use Diona's burst for damage or superconduct, really. Oh. Yep. So Beto's burst does give her a shield, and the shield does reflect the Primo Geovishap's attack, which is pretty nice. First shield. Okay, I got the counter, but I'm dying. Put that shield. Stay here and heal up a little. Look how chill the music is in this. Nice. Full heal. But I think I could pull it off, but I'm gonna have to play pretty well for the next minute. Okay, counter. At least I don't have to play absolutely perfect. I have some room for error, but not that much. Ah, shit. Okay, Zhongli's shield saved me. Oh. I just noticed Noel's cooldown is still at 30 seconds, which basically means I can only use it at most one more time before the fight ends. And only in the last 6 seconds of the fight, basically. Okay, full counter. Use that. Put the shield. Yeah. I'm gonna have to play perfectly from this point on, actually. I don't know if I can do this. Yeah. He's just not dealing enough damage right now without the superconduct. Yeah. Alright, whoops. Alright, let's just try beating it, but I'm not gonna do this again because it does seem like it's right at the limit of my abilities. And I mentioned before on this stream, this game is just not fun when you're right at the limit of your abilities because of how big of how big a factor RNG is in this game. The other 5-star character with ball? What do you mean? Oh, the Miko. Yeah, the one that looks like Tamamo, huh? Wonder, yeah, because she's supposed to be an NPC. But that doesn't mean she won't be a playable character. She definitely could be. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. There's so many characters coming up ahead, right? There's a whole bunch of characters who've already leaked and such, so... Oh, I should heal up first. Let's just use one of these statues. I'm not really hurting in terms of HP from the statue. Actually, how much HP do the statues even have? 50k, so one statue, or a full thing from the statue isn't enough to fully heal up my Zhongli. Essentially, my Zhongli has almost 52k HP, so... guess I'll just be... If I'm going for points, basically it'll be Ganyu for the event. Let's do 2 runs here and see what I get. And if I want... Oh, yeah, put her here so that she has... So, let's just put some rudimentary artifacts on her. Whatever... Which... Gabalio... Which one interests me the most? I don't know, probably Ball, out of all the characters, the way they look. Although I really like Yoimiya too. I do like how she looks in terms of her playstyle. Maybe I'll put a gladiator's feather on. Too bad I don't have a pyro damage bonus one of. That one's not worth keeping. Actually, really, none of these 4 stars are good. Of course, for that, I want an off piece that has eggs. Whatever. Let's just give her some rudimentary artifacts. But yeah, I haven't really thought much about those Inazuma characters because I probably won't pull for any of them. If I'm lucky enough to get one of them, great, but you know, I'll really decide how much I pull based on the 4 stars on their banners. Ultimately, any 5-star who's not named Jean doesn't really interest me much. So, I'd rather save Primo Gems. I still haven't hit that magic 360 number. And I would like to, so Inazuma might be a good chance for me to save up. (21% crit rate).
도둑고 어디 갔어?
But look at that attack, it more than doubles her attack. Huh? And if they're the 4 next banners, you'll spend all your primos. You have, yeah, I mean, I don't think you can really lose, to be honest, at that point, right? They all look really great, you know? I mean, we'll see how good they are in terms of gameplay, but if you're pulling for gameplay, you're not doing it right. At least if you're pulling waifus for gameplay. But Genshin anniversary. Oh yeah. That's coming up, huh? September. We'll have anniversary. We'll have so yeah, we'll probably get a decent number of primos. Wonder if we'll even have a GSSR of some sort. Of course, the game already has a GSSR system built in, right? With the pity. So if they give us something, it probably won't be GSSR. Because in FGO, a GSSR is a huge deal. In Genshin, that's just pity. You get it all the time. So, giving us GSSR, not that much of a bonus. If they give us a pick your own SSR, now that would be sweet. And you can bet your ass I'd be getting Jean. Even if, let's say, I'd somehow magically pulled a copy of Jean by that point, I think I'd rather get a consolation of her than a new 5-star. 4 weeks? Oh yeah, so Ganyu and Eula and Aika. Although they all play differently, right? That's the thing. With Eula, at least it's physical. With Ayaka, I don't know what her playstyle would be, because, well, I mean, I don't know. I didn't check out anything from the beta or anything like that, so I don't know much about how she plays. But she also just plays very differently due to the fact she's a sword user, and her dash being like, not so great, being like Mona's, right? That also changes things. Oh, and Kea, right? But it sounds like you use Kea more as support, right? Because with Kea, you want to build him physical if you build him DPS, I think. Like, you can, I guess you can use his E and his Q a lot for damage, but generally, if you use those, you're probably using him as a support more so than as a DPS. Gosh. What else is new? All trash. Let's do one more run. And then I'm gonna try attempting the Abyss. Yeah.
금방 따라갈게요.
I'm gonna need to bring a good team to handle the cryo hypostasis. That's the real issue.
아녀 반사.
Yeah. Like I said though, I'll in terms of the near future, I'm thinking with Klee, I'd like to build her up slowly. Just because at this point I think I'm enjoying using Diluc or Diluc a lot, and not having used Klee all that much, other than say her trial quest. I don't know how much I'll enjoy playing her. So far, oh, whoops, that's not the character I wanted. So far, I haven't really enjoyed any Catalyst user, like, much at all. So, and from what I heard, Klee is even more finicky than other Catalyst users. That you have to be quite good at canceling and such in order to get good DPS out of her, or at least the most DPS out of her. I'm not sure if I want to spend my time learning that anytime soon. But it's still nice to have. 4-star Pyro Archer Ember. Yeah, we got... I mean, yeah, I feel like we've just had a ton of Pyro and cryo characters, really. For the crit damage catalyst? I'm not sure. I'll have to think about it, but for now I'm giving her the Dolokhood Tails because it fits her so well, right? Visually. Those substats aren't great. But even so, if that was physical damage bonus, I would have used it right away. Damn it. I do know that Klee is arguably the second best Pyro DPS after Hu Tao. I guess I'm lucky enough that I have both Diluc and her, the number 2 and number 3 Pyro DPSs in the game. So, I think, you know, eventually I'll build her. In fact, I can just build Diluc and then give her EM. God. I guess I can build Diluc and give her Diluc's artifacts. That could work. But, yeah, it'll take a while. Anyway, while I'm up here, let's just go ahead and collect the artifact. So, let's see. So that thing bounces, but it doesn't bounce that far. Huh? Does it have any tracking? I'm not sure. Now her burst actually seems to charge fairly quickly. So at least, even at her current... like, level and everything, she can eat through cryo shields fairly well. So what I might do is bring her around the world when I'm farming and such. Farming and mining, because I also know that she can destroy rocks. She can destroy ores. And just get a feel for how she plays, and use her to destroy cryo shields. But otherwise, you know, she won't be doing any damage. Oh, that's a chart of all the types. Wow, yeah, we haven't gotten a single new Electro character, huh? And all the anima characters we've gotten have been 5 stars. That's really been frustrating for me, because I'd love to get more anima characters. And that's one reason why I really want Sayu. Yeah, we've gotten lots of... Oh, we haven't gotten a single new Hydro character since Tartaglia, eh? Yeah. That would be good too. And of course Geo. I didn't realize Albedo was the last new Geo character, but that makes sense. So she can't do this. Only Zhongli can on this team. So I guess we're due for some both Electro and Hydro. I imagine at least with Inazuma, we're definitely getting some Electro characters. I'm guessing Ball won't be the only Electro character that we get. We'll probably get some 4-stars. 4-star Electro, actually. That would make sense. Oh, Tamam was supposed to be Electro? Okay, I didn't know that. So yeah, that's at least 2 then. New Pyro Art. Oh, besides Yoimiya? Really? So we're gonna get 2 Pyro Archers back to back. I mean, we've been pretty overloaded in Pyro, huh? As well as Cryo. In fact, I guess we've mostly been overloaded with Cryo. Let's see. Got all this to buy.
주전자 속 성게와
What's the oh, it's the resin. Alright, so now I'm gonna go to the Abyss, and I do think I can beat the cryo hypostasis. Now, of course, I have to also do the other half. But it's really the cryo hypostasis that gave me a ton of trouble last time, so I'm gonna have to really focus on it. That said, I don't know if... I'm still not sure that my Diluc is strong enough to be a main DPS for me. But I think he will do more damage than my Beto did, just because I believe the cryo hypostasis is weak against Pyro. I think. So he should at least be able to do Pyro damage. So give him another level? Yeah. Why not? Four-star character. Pyro Archer? Oh, it's a he? In that case, I'm not good. Oh, it's that guy with the horns. Okay, yeah, whatever. And Goro... It looks like a fox. Okay, it's another... Yeah, no worries about the spam. I don't mind. Ooh. Now this lady looks nice. Her name's Sarah? Okay, I like that lady. Electro Archer. Okay, that one interests me. That one. Alright. I guess I might look at, yeah, whenever she's available. I guess in terms of Electro Archers, right? There's only Fischl that I can think of. Yeah, I think Skyward Pride is the way to go. So that gives him a little better attack. That attack number is still not great. A little better. Could save pity for her. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. It'll all depend on when she's released and how many Primo Gems I have at that point, and there's so much that's gonna happen between now and then, and so much that we don't know yet. So I'm not gonna plan around any of that. Yeah, there's still plenty of leveling up these artifacts I can do. So he could get better. Actually, right now, this one's only level 8. This one's not a great artifact. It would work better, certainly, on... what's her name? Hutao. But Yeah. You knew I'd like her. Yeah, I guess you know my tastes pretty well at this point. A Jean better. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm hoping for. I hope Evan's right about Jean coming right after her costume. And yeah, I don't think this is worth keeping, but we'll see. That's all I really want, a Jean banner. It's bad. I think I know enough about your taste there. That's true. It's just how it gets when you play enough gacha with other people. I'll hold on to this. When I don't know, physical. Well, it'll have to be an off piece, but it could be good on a some like when I build what's her name, Barbara. This one's actually not too bad. When I build Barbara DPS, which I will do, and I will triple crown her. That could be a decent off piece. Ooh! Okay, okay, nice. This one's actually turning out to be a pretty decent piece, then. Yeah, it rolled once into flat HP, but otherwise it's been rolling into crit damage. Okay, yeah, that one's not bad. Let's roll this one more time. Yeah, it would have to be an off piece, because Goblet, you often go off piece, right? It's so hard to get a on set for main stat on the Goblet. But yeah, it could work. See, yeah, that one's not worth keeping. Sadly, if this doesn't roll into a good stat, then it's just wasted because extra HP as the main stat doesn't help that much. But I think it's worth, actually this one not so much. Elemental Mastery on Millilith. Oh, I don't have enough Mora. I might. Oh, yes, bonus. Ooh, okay. Damn. And that's a 7.8% roll. That's the best possible, I believe. I think 7.8% is the highest crit damage roll you can get. Okay, so he just got a pretty decent upgrade in crit damage. Yeah, okay, so Diluc might... Well, he's certainly better equipped right now to handle this than before. Hydrocatalyst character. I actually didn't know about her. Sangonomiya Kokomi? She doesn't look familiar to me. Maybe she was on the lineup of multiple Electro character or not Electro, Inazuma characters that they showed off earlier, but I didn't really look at it too carefully. It looks nice. I would say the design makes me think she's a 4-star. But, I don't know. Hydro Catalyst. Could be good. Could be good. But yeah, it's gonna take a lot at this point for me to want to enjoy another Catalyst user. Or at least a Catalyst user who's supposed to deal damage. But we'll see. Maybe I'll end up liking it if I like... or maybe I'll end up liking Klee. Yeah, I need a lot more crit rate, actually. But I think I can make up for it by doing double cryo. Let's see, on this, I'm only really going to optimize for this chamber. Yeah, right? This is the third floor, or the third chamber of this floor is the one I couldn't manage. The cryohypostasis just took me way too long. Let's see. The bottom, I think I can almost solo it with Ganyu. So the top is the one I really want to optimize for. The bottom, I could bring the Ganyu, Ichi. Okay, yeah, with that button. Okay, so the bottom, I'll make this team first. I'll do this. Ichi will heal, and Ganyu will deal damage. Zhongli will shield, and Venti will just fuck things up with Swirl. Yeah. Let's see. Now for the top, I think I want to have... Or actually, no. I mean, it's good to have a Animo because of uh, the buff for the effect. Let's bring him along as my DPS, and we can have her and her basically to provide crit rate. Hmm. Yeah, let's try it. Let's see. Use Anima Traveler. I guess I could. I could just give what's her name? Yeah, that's the only good one. I could give Sucrose's artifacts to Anima Traveler and try it, but I think Sucrose is better. Okay, so for these, I don't care about time. Let's just get through them safely. Okay. Let's do that.
지루식 슈퍼 바람 모듈.
지금 선고한다.
Okay,
잡았다냐?
do that.
도망칠 곳은 없어.
Increase the crit rate. Go. Get rid of the Hydro guys first, actually. They're... Because Cryo is super common in this area, so... even if I get rid of the Cryo slime, I can still get frozen if I end up getting wet. Here. Do that.
잡았다냐?
Get some ER. Okay. So we got 5 enemies left. Ooh, I like the visual effect of the Skyward Pride.
지금 선고한다.
Like it shoots out some sort of energy thingy.
안전거리 확보.
Ooh, okay, yeah, I need to remember to use
날 만만하게 보자.
yeah. Sucrose.
정상하라고
There we
주정뱅이.
go. Also Rosario as well.
두려움에
huh?
떨어라.
Okay, gotcha.
무성의
Do
바람
that.
복제.
And that? Yeah. Go. Kill the Abyss Mage first. Good. Okay. Now we can actually build up HP and burst. Where's... Okay, there's that. Okay, you want to come over? Good. Here.
도망칠 곳은 없어.
Build up the burst. And... that. Okay, let's do that.
잡았다냐?
Build up the burst, yeah. Okay. Burst.
안전거리 확보.
Okay, let's do it this way. Here. I'm hoping that Diona deals... Here, let's get some heat. Because Diona's cryo, of course, I'm hoping that this doesn't deal enough damage to kill it. Good. That way I can build up Sucrose's burst. Oh, okay, well, whatever. Anima... So, I've definitely seen, I think Enviosity, the, free-to-play streamer, I think he uses both Geo and Anima Traveler depending on the case. I think I'm pretty sure I've seen him do some good stuff with Anima Traveler. Now, I don't think Anima Traveler is like, Venti level or even Sucrose, but I think you can hit her work, or him depending on the case, with the swirls and everything. It's just troublesome because the burst shoots enemies away from you, and that's like the last thing you want, right? Oh, that's a nice fan. Oh, yeah, I saw this on Twitter. Yeah, I mean, oh, actually, that's the same post that I retweeted. Now that I see it, okay, but yeah, I mean, Jean, she is she's still my queen. She's still the one I want. Just still the only main pool 5-star I still haven't gotten. Gacha luck is it's funny sometimes. Wait. Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot. This is the team that I'm using Ganyu. I was like, where's D-Look? And I was like, right, I just used D-Look in the other half. That's why he's not here. Right, so this one, let's take our time. Put the shield. This is burst.
바람이 불고 있어.
Is that? Oh shit. And
눈바람의 형상.
is that mainly for the Abyss Herald? Or only for the Abyss Herald, really, because the Cryo doesn't do shit against the
본령, 도액 진군.
Abyss Mage.
접촉 금지. 다음으로 해야 할 일은
Okay. Get some healing by shooting that guy. Okay.
와우.
Put the shield. And actually, let's use her E. Will help freeze. And also try to get her burst up. And use Venti to try to get his burst up. Yeah, good. And with just this one guy, it wouldn't be too hard. I need to go to the ceiling, get some heat. Okay, I'd like to max out Zhongli's HP, so let's use her E.
끝없는 환상.
And use Zhongli's shield, good.
얼음과 서리가 되어
Okay, he's frozen. Might be able to 3-star this anyway. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so second half, it's far more important that I finish this chamber with full HP and full burst than the other one. That's a good one. So what I'll do is start with Diona Shield, Rosaria E, Rosaria Burst, D-Look. Up there. Okay, these guys are pretty well grouped together. Yeah. So I'm used to using D-Look with the bell, so using him with Skyward Pride, the extra ER is just so sweet. I can use his burst so often.
날 만만하게 보지 마.
I'm just so used to having to wait for his burst to come back. Right. Okay. Yeah, my D-Look's actually not doing too badly, right? It's like, I would say in terms of the total damage he's doing, he's probably like 70 to 80% of the way there. It's just that going from 70 to 100%, or even 70 to 90%, takes way more effort, right, than going from
치료식 슈퍼바로
0 to 70.
잡았다냥.
So, you know, I do want to build him up so that he's very close to his max potential, because he's super fun to use. But it's gonna take maybe better than my beta. Very possible, actually, because compared to physical damage, the melt and vape damage is just, you know, the potential is way higher, right? So I do think it's possible that right now he's a better DPS than my beta already. Yeah.
6308
It's just that as much as I love D-Look's playstyle, I love Beto's playstyle even better. So I plan on farming for both of them in the foreseeable future. But I do, in terms of priority, I would consider Beto to have higher priority than D-Look, even though D-Look
타령한 대가야.
is again, definitely has a higher ceiling in terms of damage, and he already might be stronger at this point.
잡았다냐?
Get people's bursts up. And heal up, or not heal up, let's warm up. Come on. Good. That,
금방 갈게.
and
날
get
만만하게
Dionysus
보지 마.
first up. Okay, good. Now let's just kill him. Everyone's fully healed up, fully bursted up. Excellent. Yeah, and I imagine if... Actually, I guess Skyward Pride's not a bad weapon on him right now at all. But, you know, it's definitely not a main DPS type weapon, right? It just happens to be a 5-star weapon, which gives it great stats. But something like Wolf's Gravestone would be better, but, you know, I don't have that. Second best for dealing? Oh yeah, I imagine Wolf's Gravestone's the single best one, and Skyward Pride is second best just because it's a 5-star. But yeah, I don't know. Depending on the artifacts I get on him, I guess I'm lucky enough that I rolled crit damage a couple times, and he has crit rate as a passive, just from his ascensions. That makes it so that I don't need to give him too much crit rate, but I still want more crit rate on him. I think if I were to give him the Serpent Spine, he might actually be better just because the extra crit rate, even if I get lower attack. But, you know, we'll see. Once I get the BP Claymore and and level it up and everything, I'll be able to experiment with it. Okay. So, try to eat through this guy's shield.
암왕
Try to
제굴레
keep this guy busy.
접촉 금지. 금방 따라갈.
Where are you? There you are. Go close to the Sealy. And that.
더 빨리 가볼까? 끝없는 순환.
Okay.
발밑을
Do
조심해.
that. Okay, and when are we gonna be able to actually do it? Okay. Now let's actually try to kill the Abyss Mage. There we go. Abyss Mage is dead.
지령 접수.
Do that,
지령 수행.
and then
눈바람
that,
형상.
and grab Zhongli's shield again. Love to get Zhongli's burst back up. Just have it ready.
소리가 돼요.
But if I can go to the final
하이.
phase, final
접촉 금지.
chamber with everyone healed up and bursts maxed out, that'd be ideal. Okay, he's got his burst up, so that's good. He's close to getting his burst up, but these characters are not very close, so... Actually, I think I can rely on Ganyu to get her burst up pretty easily just by using her shots. So, what I'll do is use Ganyu's E and use that to charge Chi-Chi's burst, and
가라.
use Chi-Chi's E as well to charge her burst. Use Venti's E to charge Chi-Chi's burst. And we're back to Ganyu's E to charge Chi-Chi's
빨리
burst.
가볼까?
And Ganyu also got her burst up anyway, so that's good. Now use Venti's E to charge Chi-Chi's burst. Oh shit, I didn't switch over to Chi-Chi. Use Ganyu's E again to charge Chi-Chi's burst. Use Zhongli's shield just to protect us.
발밑을
Okay, we're
조심해.
close to getting Chi-Chi's burst back up. Chi-Chi's own E, I think, might be able to do it. Okay, we're close enough that I'm pretty comfortable just killing this guy here. Okay, good. Everyone's bursted up. Everyone's fully healed up. And let's just make sure not to lose any HP being careless here. So Zhongli's shield.
금방 따라갈게요.
There we go. Crit crown. Yeah, if I gave him a crit rate crown, that would be kind of silly, of course. But yeah, that would yeah, this is the only good one. That would definitely be able to get him close to 100% crit rate, because I think he gets like 30% crit rate just passively. The BP Claymore should give him like another 30%, and then the Crown could give him another 30 to 40% in that range, right? I don't know exactly. And then if it's not close enough, then I can also pair him, team him up with 2 Cryo for an extra 15%. But I think with Diluc, you want to go crit damage on his Crown. Just a little feeling I have. That's the sense I get. Could be wrong, but I think so. So, alright, so if I want to do this quickly, which I do, I would need to... I'm still not that good at this boss because I haven't faced it outside of the Abyss. Not anytime recently, anyway. So I'm gonna start by putting up Diona's shield. And then I'll just have to wait for opportunities to damage it. At which point I'll use Rosaria's burst, and then Diluc's burst, and then go ham with Diluc. Something like that. I think that would do it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Crit damage crown. Yeah. And crit damage on a sword would be good too, or on his claymore, but I don't know if there are any claymores that have crit damage. I certainly don't have one from what I can tell. But I think generally 4 or 5 star weapons are the best in any case, no matter what the substats are. So yeah, I think with Diluc, ideally it's like 60% crit rate. Obviously higher is better, but 60 is pretty good. And then like 150, 200% crit damage. Yeah. Oh, from the shop, right. The shop has those. I'll have to take a look. Maybe I'll buy it, depending on the case. But we'll see. Got time. Yeah, thank you for the good luck. I hope I can pull it off. So. Okay, good. And use that. Okay. That's some damage. Oh, I should... I feel like I should use Sucrose's E or... Oh, I should use her burst actually. Yeah, that's what I should be doing. Because it can stick around for so long. Shit. Oh, okay, that actually did some damage. Not that much though. But if I can beat this in, say, 2 minutes or less, I think I'd be at a pretty decent place. It's just that the last stage of it is something that really confuses, or not confuses me, but I'm still not very good at doing it. So. Oh, okay. Use her burst. Oh shit, no, that's not gonna hit. Okay, I'm not sure if, at this point, I don't know if this is possible, but let's give it a shot. Come on. Right, it's the last phase. Now, if I wanna... Right. Good charge attack. Okay, I can use that for speed. Oh, come on. Okay. I don't know if this is doable at this point, but let's keep going and see if I can. Okay. Oh yeah, this is way better than beta. At least that's true. But I think I have less than 1 minute to do this half. Let's see if it's... But yeah, let's see. I'm gonna have to. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna start by using Chi-Chi's E and then Venti Burst onto the... Yeah. Or, no, I'll use Ganyu's E and then Venti Burst onto the Abyss Mage. And then I'll handle the... Yeah, I think that'll work. And then I'll handle the other guy, the Cryo Metatroll or whatever. Yeah, let's do that. Do that. Then
망갈 생각 마.
that. That. Come on, keep him frozen.
유리처럼 흩날려라.
Okay. Okay, let's use his burst, eat through his shield.
아니요 반사.
여기야.
Okay, I have 30 seconds, and let's not care about healing at all. Just go ham. Okay, I think I can do this. The amount of time I have. There we go. Okay, never underestimate Ganyu and Zhongli, I guess. And, well, when you got two Archons, thank you, two Archons, and Ganyu, I guess it's actually not that hard to do it in, like, I think that took less than 30 seconds. Well, no, I think that took around 30 seconds, maybe a little more. Alright, actually, oh, and that also counts as a boss defeat? Nice. I guess, yeah, that makes sense. It's a cryohypostasis. Words. 9-star floor 12. Actually, yeah, let me see. How many stars did I have on floor 12? 4. I guess it'll be nice to get 6, but... Yeah. I think I'll have to save that for another day. Because I will be ending the stream... Actually, at this point, but... Man, look at that. 9994. It's just such a big drop-off. And being able to get 9 on floor 11 before I got it on floor 10, a little silly. But I managed. I think I can try for 6-star on floor 12, yeah, before this Abyss is over. Actually, when does this Abyss end? I might try it later this weekend if it's still around on Sunday. 5 days, yeah. So I'll probably try it on Sunday. Maybe even tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream right about now, but let's see, is there... I feel like there was some sort of housekeeping I wanted to do. Well, I've done my weekly bosses, pretty much. I've been also farming the Animo Hypostasis because I want to level up, I want to ascend Sucrose further. Because I learned that for elemental reactions, the only stats that really matter are EM, which I have her at a pretty decent level right now, 583, and level. Sunday next stream? Sunday's definitely I'm streaming, but I think I'll probably stream tomorrow as well. I actually have some free time tomorrow. Yeah, but we'll see. I'm definitely streaming on Sunday at like around the same time I streamed today, because I'm pretty much free. And there's a decent chance I'll stream tomorrow, but tomorrow I'll probably do some Ninja Gaiden because I haven't touched that in a while. But actually, yeah, I'll probably do Ninja Gaiden tomorrow, and I can also do Genshin, more of the event, because the event will unlock day by day, right? And in the meanwhile, I guess I'll probably... You know what? I probably won't touch Klee for quite a while, because she's so young. It's gonna be a while before she ages up. But I won't raise her level or anything for a while, because I want to devote more resources into leveling up, or into getting better artifacts for Beidou. And for... You can see my Beidou, not so good here. Not so good. And yeah, so I'm gonna spend more on Beta. Oh, she's 8/8/10. Nice. Yeah, so you got lucky with the drops. Good. Yeah, actually, oh yeah, that's another thing. I don't need to, but I want to level up these talents. So maybe, you can see I really just need Mora, right? In fact, if I do 2 Mora leyline runs with the, how do you say, condensed resin, then that's enough. So I might do that at some point too. See. I'd also like to level this weapon up. There's a lot of stuff to work on, but for the foreseeable future, it's gonna be Beto and this guy. You look. You need 8. Yeah, yeah. It'll take a while, but it's the grinding is forever, right? At least as long as you don't have those items, you can just focus on artifacts, right? So, and the Mora, right? So 2 million Mora is obviously a lot, but at least that's what you get. For every 40 resin, you get 120k. So for that, what you need, let's say 18 times 40.
유통을 위해 지은 배는 항구에
So you need
정박하지.
less than 800 resin,
리월은
which you can do in
모든 짐을
less than a week, right?
모으는 곳이야.
Now, obviously, you'd have to devote all of your Mora, or all of your resin to just Mora ley lines. But I like the fact that at least you can if you want to. And also, we'll be getting a lot of Mora from events in the foreseeable future, I think. It's just 2 million is still a shit ton. No matter which way you cut it, it's just a shit ton of Mora. Yep. Oh, BP, yep. Yeah, BP does give a big influx of Mora. Like for me, since I only buy the BP once I hit level 50, I'm pretty sure it gives an influx of around 2.3 million Mora all at once.
주전자 속
Now, if you buy the BP beforehand and get it little by little, of course, you just get it little by little. I decided to climb all the way here. Yeah. I love the... Actually, let me see. How many of... I absolutely love being able to place boars. I have one boar. Yeah, I guess, yeah, this, like I said, I guess, yeah, this is a good time to end the stream. Been pretty happy with managing to accomplish what I wanted, which was getting getting 3 stars on 10-3, getting 5,500 points on the event, which, I didn't have a goal in mind, but I'm pretty happy with that. I wanted at least 4,300, so that overshot it by quite a bit. And I got lucky with some crit damage rolls on Diluc. And I even managed to pull a Klee, which I didn't see that one coming. Well, I kind of did, I guess, but I was really hoping for Jean, but whatever. Klee's pretty, she's nice to have. She's a cutie pie. Oh, shit, it just occurred to me. There's one big reason that Klee is useful. Big reason that I forgot about. She can point out where Mondstadt specialties are in your map. Alright, I'm gonna have to try experimenting with that, but I'll do that off stream. But yeah, thank you for coming by, as usual. And yeah, I'll talk to you next time. Yeah, I already see over here that I can see. It's so much fun to run around with too. And hope you have a good weekend, everyone. Bye.